All right, you know the routine. If you check your work and then write down the 5 words, I will give you extra credit. Thanks for listening. But here we go. To solve this system, you need to make sure these are solved for y first. So this first one, to get this y by itself, I'm going to do the opposite of this -1. I'm going to add 1x to both sides. I'm going to then bring down that positive y and that 1x and that plus 3. That's going to be my red equation. My blue equation, because this y is all by itself, that one is ready to go. That one's ready to graph. So if I graph this red one here, starting at positive 3, and again I get that 3 from this number right here, that positive 3, and then I look at this number in front of x. That number into a fraction is 1 over 1. And again, that tells me from that red dot, I start going right 1, up 1. That's where my next point goes, right 1, up 1. Be able to stair step the opposite way. Know that when I draw my line, need to make it nice and straight. First word is donkey, donkey. All right, this one in blue, starting at this number right here, -3 starts down here. And then looking at this number in front of x, this is a 1 right here too, that's a 1. So that number made into a fraction is over 1, up 1 from this dot. Over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. Be able to stair step the opposite direction. Draw that line. Know that these two lines are what we call parallel. That means there is no solution. There is no place where they meet. Second word is blue. Thanks for listening. So that is a no solution, parallel, same slopes. And again, what I'm trying to teach you is that when they have the same number in front of x, but a different y-intercept number, that is your no solution look always. Same slope, different y-intercept, no solution. All right, here we go. Next problem. This one, solve for y. So this one is ready to graph. This one in blue, to solve for y, I'm going to add 4x to both sides. These will cancel away. Bring down this 2y. This gives me 4x minus 6. Now opposite, timesing by 2 is dividing by 2. Divide everything by 2. And that gives me this equation ready to graph. 2x minus 3. And then for those of you with me, you can see that it's the same equation. This is going to be infinite. So here I go. Start at -3 on the y-axis, and again I'm getting that from this number right here for that red line. Now I look at this number right here, that 2 made into a fraction. Any whole numbers over 1 tells me from that number go right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2. Stair step the opposite way. Draw that line. All right, now do the blue one starting at -3. That's where I'm getting this first number, -3. Same -3. This 2 right here, same 2 over 1. That same slope. So over 1, up 2, over 1, up 2. Somehow draw one line over the other. Show me some indication that there's double lines there. And then of course this is the same line here. So that's always infinite solutions. Or many, they sometimes say many solutions. All right, here we go. Next, this one, of course, is going to be a one solution. So this 1x, I'm going to take away 1x on both sides. That will cancel this away and give me y equal negative 1x plus 3. That one's ready to graph. Next one, adding 3x. Bring that y down. Third word is wave. That one's ready to graph. So here you go. Graph that red one. Start at positive 3. And then that negative 1 tells me every time I go right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1. Stair step the opposite way. Draw your red line. Go to that blue one. That blue one starting at negative 1. And this 3 over 1 is telling me that every time I go over 1, I go up 3. Right here, touches right away. Draw that line. And what I need you to see, this is a point right here. That is the coordinate 1, 2. That is one solution. That is the only solution on planet Earth. That's one solution. And again, I could tell this is a one solution because as soon as I see my numbers in front of x are different, I don't even need to look anything more. That's a one solution. And again, then the other ones, the tricks, if you have the same every way all the way through, that's the same all the way around. That's infinite solutions, but of course they'll try to disguise it and have it not look the same. You got to do math first before you can really see that it's the same. And then of course this last one here, if you have the same slope but different numbers where it's touching the y-axis, different y-intercept numbers, that's a no solution. Always, there's no solution ever to this. All right, last word is puppy. Thanks for listening. Let's make sure I did every problem. Yes, I did. Thanks for listening.